Whether you've already purchased some of our wall decals or are just thinking about it, this video and some of the ones to follow will give you all the information that you need to apply our polyester wall decals. Our wall decals are very easy to apply and only need a few very common household tools. The first thing you want to do is prepare your wall surface or appliance or whatever you're applying the decal to. A clean dust cloth is all you'll really need. Just wipe off the surface, make sure there's no imperfections, especially any little pieces of dirt or anything that might get in behind the decal. So you want to wipe that clean. Painter's tape is very handy to have on hand because we use it for a number of reasons. Rather than marking up your walls with pencil or pen, we find just putting a strip of tape up there does a great job of giving you a very definite visual as far as what's level, if you have measurements, if you want to space things out differently. Very handy for that. It's also great as an extra pair of hands. In some of the techniques that we have for larger decals, you'll put up a strip of tape just to hold the decal in place so you can work with part of it. A hobby knife or scissors, very handy. And to flatten things to the wall, you can get a squeegee at any hardware store or even use a credit card. And the purpose of this is to work the decal out, to flatten out any bubbles and creases. Measuring tape or levels are really good to have because then you can go ahead and give yourself some guidelines and make sure that things are where you want them before actually sticking up the decal. Okay, let's get into a few precautions and do's and don'ts before you hang your wall decals. A lot of times your decal will arrive rolled in a shipping tube. What you'll want to do is unroll it and flatten it out on a flat surface. Maybe put some books or something on top of it, just to lay it down flat for 24 hours to let it all settle out. Now, if your decal came with a transfer layer like this, transfer paper is a front layer that we use for some of the larger decals and more complicated ones to help hold things in place for you. Don't peel that off. Leave that on because that's part of the process to hang the decal. Now, if you've just painted your walls and have fresh paint, really what you want to do is wait at least a week before hanging any wall decal. Some of the newer paints on the market that are environmentally friendly are low VOC paints, and they can take as long as 6 months to cure. So keep that in mind when you're hanging your wall decals. The other consideration is the condition of the paint. If you've got older paint that's peeling and cracking already, chances are when you peel off the decal, it's going to pull the paint right up. So really, the sample is important. Don't throw it away. Use it on your walls. Give it a try. Find an inconspicuous place on your wall and peel it up, stick it in place, practice a few times if you have a squeegee, really press it into place well, and then peel it off and see how it does with your paint. If you start to see any peeling at all, what you might want to do is kind of push it back, and if you're peeling, you can use a hair dryer to heat up the decal. That'll soften the bond between the decal and its adhesive and the painted wall. So we hope we've given you enough information. Really, be sure to check out our other videos in the series and also our printed documentation that we have on our site. Thanks.